Animation is among the most difficult and time-consuming methods of filmmaking, but they are consistently viewed as children's films or children's shows. And admittedly, most children's media is animated, but you can hardly look at shows like Rick and Morty or Family Guy and still persist that animation is just for kids. But I digress. This branding of animation as for kids means that I feel they're not given enough praise. There are certain films which are credited as the masterpieces they are, but generally not as much as I would like to see. So today I will be looking to see what is the best animated film, not by storytelling or sound or stuff like that, but which animated film has the best animation. Animation has come a long way over the past century, so it's not surprising that some of the most visually impressive animation has come out of the past decade. The first film I would like to point to is How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World. The third film in the How to Train Your Dragon trilogy, this film has some stunning visuals. Look at this shot of Toothless drawing in the sand and compare it to the parallel shot from the first film, and you can see just how far animation has come in these 7 years. My next thought is 2019's Toy Story 4. I think this film is more well known for its stunning animation. The lighting is gorgeous and there's so much detail. I mean, just look at this typewriter. It's in the film for a couple of seconds, but it has so much character. This is easily one of the most visually impressive films, certainly the most detailed Pixar film. The next film I would like to draw your attention to is the 2019 Lion King remake. This might seem like an odd pick, given that it's often referred to as the live-action Lion King. How can a live-action film make the list for the best animated films? Well, according to director Jon Favreau, this is the only live-action shot in the entire film. So calling it a live-action film would be like calling WALL-E a live-action film. That being said, there is a good reason this is referred to as live-action, because the visuals are extremely photorealistic. I think this is probably the most realistic animated film ever made. So that's it, right? The Lion King is the best animated film. Well, maybe there's more to animation than photorealism, just like any art form. Starry Night is one of the best and most famous paintings in the world, but it's hardly realistic. Whereas the Mona Lisa is another of the most famous paintings, and it is realistic. So we've looked at the Da Vinci's of animation, now let's look at some Van Goghs. With the hold that computer animation has over the filmmaking industry, it's less common for us to see traditionally hand-drawn animated films. But one company that still makes these is Studio Ghibli. Their standout for me is Spirited Away. So much of this film is so beautiful, and to consider it's all hand-drawn, every frame, every backdrop, the whole film is made using traditional 2D animation techniques, but there is so much detail too. Another less commonly seen method of animation is stop motion and claymation, and a studio which does a lot of these films is Aardman. In my opinion, their most visually interesting film is Pirates: An Adventure with the Scientists. There are a lot of really fun animated sequences in this film, like the map sequences. I really enjoy them. And I love the combination between claymation and computer animation for the shots on the ocean. But I feel I should pick a favourite, so I draw your attention to Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, with its own comic-inspired animation. which has since inspired other animated films to be more experimental with their animation. But this uniquity is elevated to a whole new level with the sequel, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. It has a little bit of everything. Some comic-inspired animation, some 2D animation, some stop motion. So much went into this film that it took 4 whole years to animate. Just look at Gwen's dimension. It's so beautiful. And Hobie too. His animation is so chaotic, so unique. There are so many different styles of animation, so almost every significant character has a different style. And it doesn't make you question, even for a second, that they're all from different universes, because each universe is completely unique. And that's why I think this is the best animated film. Well, the best animation in it. You know what I mean. Whether it's the best animated film in general though, well, that's a video for another time. What do you think? Is there a film which you think has more visually interesting animation? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this, let me know by liking and subscribing. Although actually, if you consider The Lion King to be live action, because it has one live action shot, maybe this is live action too?